Good morning and welcome to Module 2 of CST 499. I'm going to give you a preview of the final capstone report. Up on the screen is the final capstone specifications, and there's a link to that in week 2 of iLearn. It's a 20 to 30 page capstone report. Usually it's about 20 pages, depending on the breadth of your project. So I have some required sections: a cover page, executive summary, table of contents, report content, references, and appendix. So the report context below, I have it color coded. There will be 3 parts. So part 1, 2, and 3, they'll be due at separate times. Formatting, APA, 12 point, New Times Roman, or it could be Arial. College level writing. There will be some front matter. I want the title of the project on your cover page, the author or authors of the project, California State University, Monterey Bay, course number and title, project client or faculty capstone advisors, that would be myself, Dr. Tal, Cassandra, and the date. Okay, so your executive summary be a 1 to 2 pages, double spaced. Your table of contents comes after your executive summary. And let's go back up about some of the writing. A number of you tend to write too long of paragraphs spanning multiple pages. That won't work. So I want you to be concise in your descriptions. So part 1, which will be due in module 3, it's your introduction, discussion. I want the project name, description, project, issue and technology, solution, goals and objectives, community and stakeholders, evidence that the project was needed, it says is needed, and feasibility discussion. Now, a lot of this stuff is on your proposal and written in future tense. You need to rewrite that. I don't want to cut and paste. I want this to be in the past tense. I want you to discuss this, that you did it. It's got to be reflective. In Module 5, just to give you a heads up, there will be another section. It has to do with design requirements, functionality, decompositional of the project. Say that 3. Functional decomposition of the project. Selection of design criterion, deliverables, approach, methodology, ethical and legal considerations. You went over the ethical and legal considerations and the previous items too. Make sure, a lot of you skimmed over the ethical and legal considerations, so I want you to pay more attention to that and develop it further. And then when you get to module 7, then you could go back and do the front matter, cover page, executive summary, table of contents, and so on. And here's where you put your timeline and budget, so you could compare what you had before in your proposal and what was the actual timeline. So I'll go into that later. Here's the rubric at the bottom, how you're going to be evaluated on each item. So you can see report components, that's part 1, 2, and 3, as well as your cover page, your front matter, your back matter. I'm style and mechanics, sentence fluency. We'll be looking at that at the end. That'll be 10%. APA and formatting be 10% as well. So I'll give you some feedback, and here's 100 points total. So have a great, guess that's week 2.